Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 3 of the build of the LEGO Ideas NASA Apollo Saturn V rocket ship. So this is how far we made it in 2 parts. We basically have the lower rocket portion built. We have this area here that the next portion is going to connect to. So we are moving on to our 7th bag. So there's 12 bags total. So what I'm basically doing is 3 bags per part. We will do bags 7, 8, and 9 in this portion of the video, or I guess series. I'm gonna move these quarter round panels off to the side. And then we have 2 more bags of parts that were in the big bag. That one and that one. Okay, so we are all set to go. Looks like we're starting off very similar to the way we did part 1. So we turn this over. So similarities kind of end right here because on part 1 we had some Technic bricks on the bottom. Not on this one. We're going straight into these modified plates with the studs on the side. Okay. So we turn this back over. Now, where are they at? We have these guys. 4 of them. And then we have the goldish looking stud with the hole in the top. So far so good. Now we have 4 more of these. Move that to the side. We have a 4 times build. It's basically these brackets. So the red bracket has a jumper tile on top of it. We attach it to this tan bracket. Tile and tan. So I noticed with the first, I guess, third of this rocket, these brackets are very flimsy until you start to connect something to them. So in my opinion, we're putting them on a little too early unless we get something immediately on it. So right now we're gonna put this on. So see, just me putting this piece on, 2 of them already popped off. So it's like there's nothing to prevent you really from just barely touching it and them falling off. So let me reinsert that. Okay. So that is all good to go there. And now we're going to put a plate across here and 2 blue plates. Another plate with these white modified plates, and once again these red brackets that we're putting on right now. These also have the jumper tile on them. The other thing to keep in mind when building this set is it's very repetitive. There's a lot of 2 times and 4 times builds of the same thing. It's kind of the nature of building a tower of some sort. That's essentially what this is. You're just going to have a lot of things that are going to be repeated. Alright, so that's that. This is here. Move these pieces over so I can find what I'm looking for. We have this green plate with the bar sticking up. This plate here. We're already starting to get pretty tall. Move it up to where you guys can see. Alright, so that looks good. Now we have another plate with the bar sticking up. We're going to put that on a blue plate. Alright, so here's another 4 times build. It's a bracket with a jumper tile and a white stud. Bracket, jumper tile, stud, and one more. Next up is 4 of these 2x6 plates. I mean, hold on. 3. Just 3 of them. So used to doing 4 of everything. I said 4. But it's 3 in this case. We have a single tan brick. And we have a panel and a tile. That's going to go all the way around. Alright, looks good. Single reddish brown plate in the middle. Now we have another 4 times build. So we have this red clip and this yellow plate with a clip. We're going to put 2 studs in the middle. And then a 1x1 with a stud on the side. That is our first of 4. So let me get the other 3 done real quick. It's 2. This is one of those that there's just enough parts to where you remember the pattern. Or right when you do remember it, you're done building all the quantities you need. Ah, almost dropped that one. The last brick right there. Okay. So how do these go on? Okay, so this is interesting. So there's a hole in the stud on this brick. And that hole is going to go inside of each one of those green bars that's sticking up. And you can see what it's done is it's created a stud on the very outer part, and then you've got two clips sticking out towards the exterior. All right, now we have for this assembly. It's basically a black round 1x1 on top of a white stud. Next up, that goes there. A couple of blue plates and more of the kind of pearlescent gold studs with the hole in the top. Move that to the side. We have a 2x build. So I'm going to go ahead and build the first one all the way to completion, because it's all on one sheet of the instructions, so it's not like I'm having to flip through many pages to complete this. Okay, so that is the first one. Let's do the other one. Now this one, it's a lot more steps and one that would take a while for me to memorize. So I'm reverting back to the instructions for all of these steps. And the last thing we do is these two jumper tiles. Alright, that's a funky little connector piece, but it is what it is. So, bring this guy back over. This will go here, and this one will go right here. We're creating all kinds of connecting points on the inside. Next up, we have these two white tiles. These will help hold that in place. And more of our bracket detail. Throwing the pieces across the table. That's what I do. And one more bracket. Got left over there somehow. Alright, so this is showing on top of these golden studs, pearlescent gold studs. It's probably going to have us rotate them because that way it lines up with everything. I'll leave them that way for now. Alright, we have a 2x build with the palisade brick with some clips, bracket, these cool little 1x1s with clips, And each one of these 1x1 with clips has the trans orange tile on it. These pop in on top of those blue plates, just like that. Oh, that's cool. And it's interlocking with that white plate right there. It still turns. That's the beauty of having that rounded end of that piece. Alright, so as I expected there, these are being turned to line up with the ones right below it. So that looks good. Next up, another 2x bill. This one's simple though, just a few plates with a bracket. That simply goes there. Alright, move that to the side. We have some bricks with studs on the side and green plate on top of that. So that piece goes like that. I'm going to repeat that one for the other side. That one goes there. Now we have something a little bit different. We have the Technic pieces that are the same with the slope, but then we put 2 slopes on the end instead of the Palisade brick. Alright, last one. That one goes there. And this piece will attach to the bottom of this whole construction. Alright. Guess it's on there pretty good. Feels like it is. Okay, so that completes bag number 7. So let's move on to bag number 8 right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 8 parts out, ready to go. Let's start with this little Z-clip piece. A couple other parts. Let's see, bring this back over. Trying to make sure I have this lined up right. Okay, so they're showing it like this. Go up with it. That goes there. Move it to the side. We have a little Technic assembly to make. Kind of looks similar to what we did on the bottom rocket part. This one's a little bit slower because we're adding all these Technic pins. inside of this. Alright, so we made it to the end. Make sure I didn't forget. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have the right length here. We have these plates, so that goes there. That goes there. Now we have, let's see, a cheese slope. Plate with a clip. A tile. Another plate with a clip. Another slope. And a tile. Lastly, we have a single white bar. There it is. Okay, so we'll bring this guy over. Zoom out a bit so you can see what's up. That will go right there. So, looks like we're going to build another one. This one is going to be similar, but it looks like not quite the same. Couple plates, and then we have this tile that says United. So that will go there. We have a red flick fire missile. It slides all the way in. And then we have the round brick with a stud and a cone brick. Goes on the flick fire. That lines up there. That looks good. So next we have the States tile. We have an undecorated tile. It goes here. And another undecorated tile there. Move that to the side. Piece there, so we have a good assortment of tiles and clips going on here. And the clips are seemingly in random spots, so you have to kind of make sure you're paying attention to the instructions here. So this bar goes there, this bar goes right there. This attaches right there. Another one of these pieces. This one's slightly different because we put this square tile on there. Okay. Trying to make sure I have this oriented exactly like the instructions. So that will go there. That looks good. Couple grill tiles, regular tile. And then we have our United sticker. Okay. I like the fact that these tiles are printed. It's way better than having to put the stickers on yourself. Makes for a nice looking final model too. Alright, so we have a 2x build. Come on, let's get it on there. White tile here, black clip, black tile. Alright, so before I turn the page, I'm gonna get this other one up to speed. Because remember, we're building 2 of them. This one goes a little bit faster. Goes faster too because we're almost done with the parts for this bag, so it's easier to find the pieces when there's not many left to choose from on the table. So we have our little bar pieces again along with 1 tile. So this is being shown as 1 right here. And 1 right here. We have another 2x build. Whoops. Pieces flying off my hand. All right. These are lining up right above what we just put on. I don't know if it really matters, but well, I guess it does. Shows that one there. Another tile, and then our States printed piece. And what's that? Oh, that was supposed to be a 2x. I completely missed that in the instructions, so no biggie, it's just a few pieces. So that one goes there, and then our last 2 tiles. Okay. So once again, we have a crazy amount of connector points on the inside of this. A lot of stuff going on there. So let's go ahead and move on to our 9th bag right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 9 parts out, and this is going to be another one of those very repetitive builds because guess how many we're building of this piece? 4 of them. So as with the others, kind of building them all, not necessarily at the same time. I would have to have 8 hands to do that, but you know, before I turn the page on the parts, I'm gonna get caught up with the other one. Okay. Alright, so we have all 4 started. Move that to the side. We have another 4 times build. It's crazy. Now I will say it probably is making this go a lot faster because we're just repeating the same steps. Alright, so we have a black plate, a bow shape, and then 2 of these pieces. Black bow, 2 white ones. So each one of these pieces pops on the end of all of these plates. And then from here, it looks like we're going to do black, black, white, white, black and white. And then we're going to do 8 more on each side. So that, I'm actually going to put this on the table. It's probably going to be easier. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, so that is a completed module. Move that to the side and let's build 3 more just like it. Alright, there's 2. Just throwing it over there with all the other ones until I finish these steps, and I'll put them all on the rocket part at the same time. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, last one. This is kind of it's repetitive. It's not super hard. It's just a lot of parts. But I will say that since I'm getting towards the end here, it is kind of feeling like rewarding that we're almost done. Right. So turn the page here. We will bring this up. And it looks like these are all simply going to attach right here. So that's one. There's 2. Come on. All right. That's a third one. And our last one right now. Bam. So check that out. 3 bags worth of parts, and we've got this pretty solid looking rocket going on. And I think I made a mistake. I am going to pop this off because I think I may need those holes exposed. Let's see if I can pop this off. Need to reverse those because all the others had the holes exposed. So I'm glad I caught that now, because once we would have everything else on, it would have been probably next to impossible to get to that piece. Now, I'm not quite sure if we really needed it, because from the looks of it, it's gonna connect like this anyway. Yeah, so it's connecting like that. There's really no Technic pins needed there. All right, so there you go. That completes our third part. So we have the big bottom part good to go, and then we have that part more or less on its way to being completed. So next part 4, we're gonna complete the set. So appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to check out my other videos, subscribe so you don't miss any other videos that I do, and we will see you in the next one.